Good morning, my lovely family. How are you doing? You're watching it from it's the morning time. I don't know if very soon it will be 12 o'clock. How are you all over the world, guys? Me, I'm good and I'm fine. We thank God to see this day again for His protection, for everything that He has done to us. We are still working, we're still living. We thank Him. Hey guys, I came live today and I think all you know that I downloaded this video for a long time. Wanted to 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 speak about the unit of Africa, the unit of Africa. Not the unit of Africa only. We are living in this world. We need each other. But most Africa comes first because it's the place that is having more corruption. So we thank God if He's intervene and is hearing the prayer of the people. Good morning, guys. Is hearing the prayer of the people because, guys, there are many people that they are in prayer, that they are in needs to pray for Africa. We need pray. We need unit so that our country can look better than before. It has been a long time since the 1990s. Africa were called that Africa it was best. But since it started this corruption, Africa, we are suffering. Many things are happening, and we speak before the words of Malemas. That man, even if people they don't respect him, but Malemas is the man that is coming from South Africa. So many people they call it South Africa, but we call it South Africa. So that man, he started one word that Africa must unite, so that everyone can be free to move to one country to another country, freely. And I see that his voice is start to wake now. His voice is start to wake now. And we need those people. We need those leaders. Even some people, I don't know if it's jealous or what. Because he is the one that started to speak about this voice. If people they could listen to him, we are all African, we are all brown, we are all one family. It's only that the language that is separating people, Language is separating people. That's why you see the many problems comes, and the corruption and the terrorism and some other stuff that God don't like it. It started from this corruption, But that's why in my channel I always preach love, because love is the one that it can make people to unite, make people to come together and form one thing that it can make great Africa, Because God works on the place that is having peace, Because God loves peace and He loves people to unite, to live with the love and the peace. But because we are still living in this flesh, most of people, if they are still in this flesh we mean this, we are living in this flesh. So some sometimes it's difficult for many people to control themselves because life is not easy, guys. That's why you can see that many people, they come to be leaders, but they cannot manage to lead. Some of them, yes, God has chosen them that they can be a leader. But the problem is the corruption. If you come, God chose you to be a leader and then you put corruption, God can't continue with you. Yeah, so good. Thank you very much. The name is difficult. Thank you very much. I appreciate. Thank you. Because God loves people that they live with peace. You know, if you have mind of peace, it's the same even if you are in your home or at home like this, as you have a family and so forth. You know, it can happen sometimes to be crush one another, but we're supposed to forgive each other so that we can live with peace. Peace can help everyone to live freely in this world, you know. Peace and love. Two things. Peace and love. If you have love and peace, even in your heart, you can feel it that I have peace and I have love. There are many people that they are pretending. They are pretending. Even sometimes God can choose the person that it can have love and the peace, and then Satan comes to disturb. You know, Satan don't want to see people living with the peace or peace of mind or loving each other, because he's against to all these things. He's against God, you know. That's why God has throw him in this world so that he can come in this world and win his people. And he is winning. He is winning his people. That's why you see all these people that they are leading with the corruption and the let this police or what stuff for government and kill some people and do corruption and some stuff that are very bad, that God is not happy with it. Their mind is from Satan. It's the Satan that is controlling their mind so that they can do that thing and share the blood of the innocent people. But remember, if people die like that, they are the one that they will be responsible for those people, innocent people that they die. Why they still wanted to live in this world. And there are some of them, they try for the truth. Why they speak truth? Because Satan don't want people to speak truth, you know. He don't like people to speak truth. Yes, that's why you can see our leaders, if they come to government, they start to, if they are campaigning, they can speak and speak and speak and speak and speak, promise liars that they will do this and do this and do this. Why they can't do it? After people they vote for them, they forget the people that they voted for. So that's the problem that we have, especially in our leaders in Africa. We need people like Abraham Traore from Burkina Faso, like Malema, the person that can speak the words. You know, sometimes I can see that these all the people, they are delaying our people. Oh, actually, there's someone is calling. So, welcome back again. Yes, I'm this. Welcome back again. Hello. Yeah, I was still saying that, guys. Our leaders, they are corrupted because at the beginning they were supposed to work together with youth. You know, if they mix on government with youth, they make those youth to have knowledge so that they can improve and learn more. If they start to be old, those youth, they take off because they've learned, you know. But if they are ruling with corruption, no youth that can, they will be there for the families and or some other stuff that they always support the corruption. But most youth that they love peace, they will be out of that government because they see that the things that they want to be is not happening, or is difficult to see it happening, you know, because of that corruption that people they always have in our countries, in our leaders. Lead with example. That's why God has chosen his people to lead with example, to lead with peace without any corruption, without any shedding blood. If there is mistake, to be truth in this world, guys, no country has no problem in their countries. There is no country that they don't have problem in their countries. But some of them, they sit down together and discuss the problems and come with the solution. You know, without any fight, or how can I explain? Without shedding blood, you know, they come together and discuss and come with the solution. Why in our countries is always be corruption, and they always fight, and they always kill the young generation that they will be leaders of tomorrow. Take a look now. If it's happening like this, so many countries, corruption and so forth, what are they learning to those leaders that they are doing those things? We thank God because God is opening the eyes of the most youth to see that this was wrong. This is a corruption. This is not good. Everyone, if we are living in this world, we face challenges. We face many things. Even in America, they have their problem. That's why God says to solve someone's problem, solve yours first before you go to someone's problems and say this and this and this, you're supposed to fix it. Check on your own side that in my side everything is going well or is going okay before you go to someone else's side and go correct it. Correct your corrections also, because no one don't have the problems in their countries. Lead with example so that people they can learn and cope that piece or the good great job that we are doing. Lead with example without corruption. We shall without shedding blood. I know that most of our leaders, I don't know, because maybe started on those years when Mugabe was in, our president was, the name was Mugabe. Mugabe, I think he's the one, and his group, they are the one that they started this corruption. But now we don't want that. We need people that they think for some other people outside there, like Abraham Traore. We need for the people that they can lead with the example. Hello, those who are joining, thank you very much, welcome. We need the people that they lead with the example, without corruption, without sharing blood, with a peace. Some people, they start to be jealous because they see that since they started to be in government, they didn't do anything. It was only corruption and thinking for themselves and their families only. So why people they can live like that? And then if people they start to talk, which means they are wrong. Why they talk? They're supposed to keep quiet and leave those corruption continue. Why people they are suffering and die with hunger? Take a look with President Traore that he has contribute the tractors that the youth they can start to learn, or they do the driving school. The children they start to get work. Why those leaders, if they see that they cannot manage, they always press the the young generation down, that they want for them to be in leaders every time, but they say that they can't manage. Some they have 50 years, but we have 2 roads, we have 3 roads. They can't do anything. They can't do anything. Guys, I wanted to show you, you know this, I saw that the design that in that country, Burkina Faso, the way that they are making the roads is the same like here in Europe. I think they are taking this technology back to our country. That's the thing that we need. Our roads to look nice. I thank God for him, and we pray that God can protect him so that we can have more leaders like him. Leaders, they are there. God has already prepared them. But because some of them, they don't want to come out. Because if you come out, they start to kill you. They start to follow you. They start to destroy your life. They start to destroy family's life. That's the corruption that we are talking about. That is a devil, evil spirit that is controlling the heart of the people so that they can destroy someone's life. Why don't they give those people the chance so that they can lead and show them what people they wanted in our country, especially in our countries in Africa? Because to lead with the corruption, it cannot work. To lead with corruption, it cannot work. We need peace. We need peace of mind. That's the same also to our children. We always preach one word. We need peace to our children. We need them to follow the right way that we want them to grow up with. Because these days there are many things that are happening outside here. That's why we need our children to control them, even if they are outside. You're supposed to know where are they, what are they doing. Because there are many things that Satan is spreading his words, or is, how can I explain this? Satan is all over. He wants to take the mind of our children also, so that if they grow up, they will be out already. They don't understand, they don't respect, they don't show even the you know, in the Bible, I think it's Luke 6. God said the children, they're supposed to respect their parents so that they can live in long life in this world. If you don't talk with a child, which means you don't like their child. But if you speak with a child, no, this is wrong, this is right. Which means you love your child and you want him or her to be in the right way. That God will be like. You know that God loves children more than parents. He loves children to come first. So if we don't talk the truth to our children, they will do all sorts of things that they are doing now. Who will control them? Who will control them outside there? Think this relation, I can say, from now to the years that are coming, from this generation that they are growing now, what is going to happen to this generation that is growing now? If people, they can't talk the truth, because God, no one can close the Bible, because everything that we are talking about comes from Bible, and the Bible is telling us the truth. That's why God says that before I come, or before I came, there will be many things, sickness, diseases, and killing, war, and some other stuff that will happen before I come, or I came. We see that all these things are happening. All these things are happening. We are ashamed of the people that they are getting money and they're paid from other countries so that they can kill our brothers. We're ashamed of them. To sell your land. You know that to have a land is very much important, and you can be free in your land. If you have your land, you feel happy, you feel free, because you can do anything what you want to do. Melissa. Hello, Melissa. No, I'm talking about the words that Malema has talked about before, you know. Because some people, they think that maybe when he was starting to talk about this, that Africa must unite and come be one, brothers and sisters. But people, they ignore that. People, they ignore him. But why the most leaders, they are doing corruption and they are killing people without any, they're killing innocent people. Which means, and God don't like that thing, because God want us to live with peace and love each other. Now we start to give these borders. They say because you are Ndebele, you are Shona, you are English, you are what. That's it. I think, yes, they can do it, but that's the way that it comes corruption, if I can say. Because those people also, for this terrorist and so some other stuff, that they do bad things. Some of them, they don't like the leaders, the way how our leaders lead in our Africa, because they make more corruption. I don't support the people that they kill other people. No. Because that's the way that I am talking about it. If we can live with peace and love, those things can disappear. Yes, we need that. We need a strong independence, that we, even if we are talking about our independence in Africa, we see that we are free. Because now some other countries in Africa, we are not free. If you talk one words, if you talk right, and they think that you come with corruption, they kill you. In Africa, we are rich, we have everything, that now we could be in another level. But because of corruption, people are dying in the sea. They think that if they came here in Europe, there is something, or they can find life that it is, or they can find better life. But here in Europe is very difficult to live here in this country, because we can't plant. You eat in your pocket. This house apartment that you are staying with is very expensive, and we're supposed to pay the electricity, and we're supposed to pay the bus card. The amount that you lost is too much. But in Africa, we can plant, we can have many things, if our leaders can support like this president of Burkina Faso, because the young youth, they have more knowledge and experience, that they can do something in their life or in our countries, if our leaders support them. But not that they can give you land without anything, any machine that you can use. How can you improve yourself? Yes, that's true. Why they didn't do in our countries? Because of this corruption. I can tell the truth. Especially in Zimbabwe, that in Zimbabwe, it was one country, big country, that was supporting many countries. Because in Zimbabwe we have many things, and we have nice soil, that people can plant different things. You know, if when we on those days we were speaking about the cotton, the paprika, the tobacco, it was from Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe is rich, I'm telling you. But now, if you start to look how we are now, you can cry because of corruption that we have in our country. We need the leader that can lead with the example, like President Traore of Burkina Faso. Just look, he came with many machines that it can help the youth so that they can start to do the project. Because without project, we can't do anything. Without agriculture, we can't live in Africa because we grow up with agriculture, you know. But to do agriculture in Africa, and especially in my country, we need help from government. If we can do like this Burkina Faso that you have did, I think, especially Zimbabwe, I'm telling you. Because in Zimbabwe, we are a hard worker. And people, they can work, I'm telling you. But the problem, if they can have land, but they don't have things to use, like machines, like tractors, so that they can plow. Those farmers, we have more farmers that they like to do farmers, especially even if the youth. But because of this situation that we are facing, it's difficult. It's difficult. Yeah. But if I see Somalia and Ethiopia, I think for me especially, I think everyone's supposed to learn from this man first, so that we can do a great thing in Africa, or we can have a better life that we can start from there, you know. Because I saw, yeah, there are some people, even if they are here in these countries in Europe, they think that they are better than other people. But we are in the same level. We are in the same level. No one is better than someone. We are in the same level, that we're supposed to correct ourselves, to repent, and to love each other, so that we can be brothers and sisters, you know. Because I always talk with the love. Love is another thing that, you know, if we talk with the love, we don't talk just the word. Love is shown with action. That's why we say that if you are a leader, especially in Africa, lead with action. Not just to talk, but lead with the action. So that people, they can see the results, they can see the change. But if we see our people dying in it, they say they are trying to cross to come there to Europe, but they are dying because they want to come and find the work here in these countries. But even here in these countries, there are people are suffering. There are most people that they are not working. Why? Because I think maybe in his country, you know, the weather and so forth, there's too much snow, which means even people, they're supposed to work outside. But because of this weather, the winter can take 6 months. So even more than 6 months. So for people to get work is difficult. Mostly they're supposed to to work inside of the house so that those work that they are inside so that they can get work. Otherwise it's difficult. It's difficult in this country. Yes, they have everything, and I love them because they can, if they have problem, they come together and sit down and start to discuss and come with a solution without any fighting. Without any, you have to love yourself to love your people. Yes, that's true. Love yourself first before you show love to someone. That's the truth. You can't show love to someone while you don't have love. You know, love yourself first and love your family. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. That's the Bible says. I'm talking with politics now. Oliver, hello, Jotham. Hi. Thank you very much. Welcome. Madam, which part of Africa are you from? Yes, I'm from Zimbabwe. I'm from Zim. I'm from Zimbabwe. Thank you. We are from Zimbabwe, and I'm proud to be a Zimbabwean, but I need my country to be better, you know. We are suffering. We need better life. We need to open our business, to have a farm. You need materials to use so that we can employ some other people. But if you don't have, it's difficult where to start, where to go, you know. We need the leaders that they can lead with the example, and they think for the people that because they have the land, they need something to use so that they can manage to do farming, you know. Otherwise, it's useless to give someone's land and then without anything that she can use or he can use. You can't look for the land like this. You know, if you don't have tractors in Africa, you're supposed to hire. To hire a tractor, maybe, I don't know as how much. I don't know is how much now, but you cannot do like that, to hire a tractor every time. Yes, maybe at the beginning you can do it, and then you see that because you're supposed to have a profit, you're supposed to see that the man that you have hired the tractor to plow for you comes back. But if you do those things without getting something, it means you're doing nothing. You see, you're doing nothing. Many people like us, we can't manage to buy the tractor. You know, the tractor is very expensive. It's very expensive. But even there are some people that they didn't go to school, but they have that knowledge to have a farmer or to do a farming. But because for some of us, we are poor, we don't have anything. But if our leaders, they can start with this leader, like this leader that is doing it from Burkina Faso, we can see that no, we have started. And people, they can do for themselves that no, they can't manage to do, but everything is there for them to do, to start the business, to start to agriculture. Because agriculture, especially in Africa, We are living with agriculture. Without agriculture, we can't live. You have a difficult life if you don't do the agriculture in Africa. So that's why I said we need leaders that have love for the people. Leaders that they can think for everyone without thinking there for them, their relatives and their children only. The leader that can think for everyone in the country without separating religious or some other stuff, but support everyone with the same level. It will be nice and good. We will accept that. And you cannot see any corruption if they can do like this man that is doing, and the cope. If they don't manage to do it, it's better to cope. If you cope, you can do some other people doing, because which means they are leading you, showing you how to lead Africa, or how to lead some other people without corruption. I think many people, they're supposed to learn, because they don't know how to lead. They are leading but with corruption, killing innocent people. We need people, leaders that they have the heart of the people. Think those people that they are killing them, they are the one that they are supporting them, they are voting for them, they are doing everything for them. But if you kill the people, who are you going to lead? Yes, the people are supposed to think about that. Who are they going to lead? Because they are killing the innocent people. Sometimes that's why people, they always say that Christian, we don't talk about the politics, but this thing, I think, comes to be worse now, and it's affecting everyone. It's affecting everyone. Maybe even I think the leaders from the church, they're supposed to come to this, because the people outside, it's difficult for them to come and lead people. Most of them, they have corruption. Maybe if they can come and show them how to lead the people, it will be better. In Europe, Africa is a soft culture. That's why the Europeans still control it. Yeah, but no, I think because those leaders that we have, they have old mind. I can say it like that. If they could leave the place to the young generation, I don't think that it can happen like that. I don't think that it can happen like that, because the young generation now, they have more knowledge, they have experience, they have fresh mind that they can lead, and they can do examples, so that they can, even though for them they're supposed to retire and go and eat the pension there, and go to the farm and start to farm, control their cattle there. That's the the way that they're supposed to do now. Not to, if you are 70 years or 60 something years, you start to say, I'm going to be a president. How? This thing, is sometimes is affecting many people. In Svenska they call it påverka. This is affecting everyone. We need people like Traore from Burkina Faso, and also those areas that they started now to show the people the right way, where at what are they supposed to do, or how they can lead the people without corruption, without killing someone. Okay.
Varför säger du aldrig hej?
Hej. Han du kommer just nu.
Ja, varför sa du inte hej?
Kosa. Pappa bara säger hej. Jag var prata med...
men pappa inte är du.
Jag var på telefonen.
Ja, men du kan ju ändå säga hej.
Hej.
Ja, men nu är det redan för sent. Så har du ringt?
Ja.
Du sa att du skulle ringa? Till polisen? Du sa det.
Kosa, ginagansi life money tanyam kan please more. They don't love themselves. Men prata lugnt. Jag vill prata.
Så kan vi gå nu?
Men wait, jag sa att jag till life jag kan din
Du kan ju ändå göra det ute.
Vad säger du?
Du kan ju ändå göra det ute.
Ute vad du menar? Man kan inte göra ute för att jag vill göra moneta inne. Vad ska du göra, Wena? Vad ska du köpa på stan?
Men jag sa ju till dig igår.
Så vi går bara på Smedja och sen vi kommer tillbaka.
Ja. Och Max.
Jag går inte på Max.
Jag går på Max.
Jag får se om du ska gå. Jag kommer. Nej, jag går inte dit. Ja? Vad säger du?
Kan vi gå nu?
Are they holiday today? Why they have to?
Kan vi gå?
Because you said I was supposed to finish my life.
Men alltså, du har inte ens klätt på dig.
Unoring, why you couldn't like it? Oh, my banking. Oh, kan negro lagi tak sana mo banking. Oh, so.
Kan vi gå?
Kosan, can you wait first?
Men ni har inte slagat någonting. Alltså, vad är det här för något? Måste jag hela tiden komma hem så här?
Var mannen ni gå?
Nej!
Nej, vad du menar?
Annars får vi gå på Max om ni tänker inte laga någonting.
Kosan, jag tänkte gå och köpa en nysmättiga.
På Ica i stan.
Vad är det?
Ica i stan.
Ja, det kostar mycket då. Det hade lite
Därefter får vi gå.
Guys, thank you. You know this weekend is
Men sluta prata om mig!
Can you wait? I'm supposed to finish my life. Please.
Sluta prata om mig!
Men prata lugnt så I'm supposed to finish my life.
Jag pratar med dem.
Okay, guys. Let me prepare, and I'm going to follow this girl. You know, she start to come, and I'm supposed to follow him in town, or to follow her, so that she can buy something. You know, it's raining.
Ja. Nej, inte lite. Det borde regna mycket. Vad flyger paraply?
Paraply din suka kuma otro. Din suka mo korongo. How ka nila pulens? Bona maruya mansua.
Kan aquele hall liberado para uma folha hall com o tamanho. Aguenta. Kulipoleta na dyan.
No! Trouble. sorry.
Guys, let me prepare myself. I don't know if I can continue with this. If I'm inside of the bus, it's difficult for me to speak. That's why I wanted to use this time to finish my video, but I start to make noise. I'm remaining with 10 minutes. Tapileke. Come this one off. Why? Nakwaya hela. These people can. That's why I always say that if I don't come live, guys, you'll forgive me. I don't like they start to speak with noise and loud, so that they will disturb my my live chat. But kina kama pati ke raza mahompe ki raza ma film na
wena what are similar to make it fit. What's the I'm telling you.
Adi. Thank you, guys. Thank you, my lovely family. Let me. They start to disturb me. Let me do this. I'm going to sign out, and thank you very much for the love that you are showing to me. And I wanted to discuss. If you discuss with some other people, you learn more, and there are many things that we are learning if we are discussing like this. And for me, as I'm also, I'm not a youth, but I'm there. It's only that I'm short. I'm not long, but so many people, they think that I'm still young. But in my age is growing. I'm going to be a pension now, very soon. But you can't tell. So that's why we are trying that if we start to be a pension without anything that we did in your life, it's difficult. What are we going to do? But if you have farm, you have something, cattle and so forth, you can go and be a grandmother in the farm and then start to do something. Because it's special us that we didn't go to school well. It's difficult, the life, And I always say now these days it's difficult for everyone, even for those who went to school, who have the certificate, many things, but they are suffering also. They are suffering because to find a work is not easy. Most of them now, they start working in the kitchen because they don't have choice, They don't have choice to choose. We can't go there.
It's not only you.
If they don't if there is queue or line, we don't stand there. We just buy the things and then we come back. And I forget about the thank you. Kaya nung blokile ang netan karanta hindi na. Upang kemele ko bisa tigitira netan.
Oh, mama.
no tana udira neta no max hela every time. Max uka uyemela hela every time max the costa mikeda. Amoto. How much of work on it and go to max? So guys, let me start to go. I don't know if I can go without. So no, let me just put this. It was also today it's raining outside there. I don't know if I can.
Happen to clean you hold up. That's why I can walk with him. Sorry, Mohuru. When I was like, Ken, what time do Nakanya Bibatula, so it's it. Behavior. Masadi Mohuru. Oh, now I can see so that you are finished.
Yeah. That's sometimes I always laugh. But even if it's not easy, but I take it easy. So let me wear my socks so that I can just live without this boy. My young my son is coming very soon, so that they cannot fight. They're going to close the school very soon, so I think I'm going to have a big problem for them to do a video at home. So I don't know, because if you are doing video, they talk higher and with loud voice. Let me. It's not cold today outside, but it seems like it will be raining. So that's why I'm taking my jacket. Yana para magayimbas. What would you like a karata? So guys, yes, because me, I'm talking about this because I want to open my business. I want to open my business in Africa so that if I retire, I can have a start, where to start. Otherwise, it will be difficult. And many people from Europe here, they know what they are doing, because they think back to Africa, and they're doing their things in Africa. Most of them, they opened their farmers in Africa. So that's why I'm learning something to some other people, so that I can open my business also, farming, and because now I've already started to to dig my borehole. I have borehole at home. I have built the 2 houses. So it means I'm proving. And even if I retire tomorrow, I know that I have the shed to sleep. Otherwise, we are working here, but the money is little. The money is little. You just force yourself to do the things that difficult, but we are forcing ourselves. Otherwise, it will be difficult. Otherwise, it will be difficult.
Hey. Förstår the sheepborn living in Sweden telling Africans to unite lol.
They are commenting. Okay. Oh, there's just the topic that we are talking. You know how brush it off how. Because I got jacket there how she do that.
Vilken jacka ska jag ha då?
Den svarta som ser ut som här.
Jag kommer inte ihåg.
Oh, let me go. My lovely family, my lovely brothers and sisters, thank you very much for your support. I think I'm going to sign out. Thank you very much. May God bless you and continue subscribe, like the video. Those who are new, welcome. And thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. I'm using my spray here. So this old drop that we are having is I don't like it because we can't pack our clothes nicely. If people take too much clothes, they start to. So I'm going to sign out. Bye bye for now. See you to another video, guys. Let us unite and love. Be one. Love. One love. Gusto gila batu. Kapaging. With one love. I love you guys. Be blessed and have a nice day. Bye bye for now.
Vad är det här?